Hello and welcome back to Word Processing Demonstration Review Number 1. It started on page 55 of your textbook, but already we have completed in previous videos steps 1 through 13. So today and in this video we begin step 14. It says open the document flyer located in, so my hope is that, and if you haven't done already, that you have downloaded the file called flyer and the accompanying Word as well. If you haven't, it's in the Word 2016 student data files, the Word 1 folder. Within Word 1, look for the review folder. And there are two files, one called flyer.docx and the other called player.jpg. You're going to need both of these as we continue through these steps. Using Microsoft Word, we're going to open the file. I'm going to browse for it, and I'm going to find the file called Flyer in my download folder, and open it. Okay, and right away I notice that I have not saved and closed the previous file, so that one's going to be closed. And the flyer is going to be open. Enable editing if you must. The very first step next is to save your flyer as a different name. Click on File, Save As. Go ahead and stay in the Downloads folder, but the author says it's going to be called The Record and I'm going to ask you to add your last name to your document every time, and then click Save. Okay, the next item, item 16, it says use the Recheck Document button in the Word Options dialog box to reset the spelling and grammar checker. Okay, here we go. Click on the File tab on your ribbon, and then down at the bottom we're looking for Options. And we're looking to do some advanced options. In the proofing group, recheck the document. Click Yes, and choose OK. And so what that means is that the document will recheck all of the spelling for you. Then use the spelling and grammar. Click on the Review tab and look on the far left of your ribbon where it says Check the Document. Okay, we're going to review all the results. There are 3 items. The first item is players. You'll get to choose players. Accept that for every era. And we can. And that does it for now. You can close OK and close both panes, how many panes you have open. Item 18, it says change the page orientation to landscape and the margins to narrow. Click on the Layout tab and the margin side. Now the first thing we'll do is change the landscape. Then the margins we will choose narrow. Select all the text. And on the Home tab, I'm going to choose the Times New Roman font. I'm also going to attain to 22-point font. And then I'm going to center the text and the photo. That's item 20. Item 21 says to format the first paragraph with an outside border, then add orange shading using the, okay, let's take this one at a time. First paragraph. Please remember that this author's idea of paragraph is anything that happens before the paragraph mark if you have Show Hide turned on. So there's my first paragraph. And we're going to take the first paragraph and give it an outside border. That's in the paragraph group of your Home tab. And we're going to give it an outside border. Then we're going to add orange shading. Now, shading and highlighting are two different things. Here's the shading command, and it's going to be colored orange, accent 2, darker 25%. Orange accent 2, darker 25%. And then we're going to change the font color to white. Item 22, it says format the last paragraph in the document using the same formatting you applied to the first. Okay, I could manually go through these steps, but there's an easier way. I'm going to select the whole first paragraph, then I'm going to click the Format Painter, and I'm going to paint the last paragraph with a left click and hold. That's a left click and hold and move to the right, and so that the last paragraph has the same format as the first. Now, please don't be discouraged if you get the painting feature incorrect at the first try. I'll walk through it again because it's important to talk through these steps. First, select the object that has the format that you want. I'm using a left click in the margin, in the left margin, to select the whole paragraph. Second, one left click to Format Painter. Third, left click and hold to the left of the contact word, left click and hold. You got to see the paintbrush. If you don't see the paintbrush, it's not going to paint.